Hello, everyone. Let me know if the Wi-Fi or if the connection is okay, because if it is not, I will switch my connection, if that makes any sense. I hope that we get a full house of viewers tonight. Maybe I should have switched my connection first. How is it connecting to you guys? Yes. For those of you in the chat that are wondering why I don't have a Discord, it's because I used to, okay? I used to. Shout out to my OGs that have been subscribed to my channel for so long that they were a part of that Discord server, because I used to, but I'm not going to lie. It is a little chaotic, so I decided it's a little slow. Okay, let me rejoin. Yeah, I mean, it's not to say that people were, but it was like I made the Discord with the intention of, okay, it seems not to be lagging. Okay, I'm just not on my best Wi-Fi, so I can change. I wanted to join so quickly because I'm so hype about today's live. I'm actually well rested. I feel like when I go live, I'm not well rested, but I'm actually well rested. So I have after last live stream where I just was all over the place, I felt like the readings weren't that good even. I'm gonna come back tonight and I'm gonna show them what's up, because that was not my best work. What's the point of the Discord? So yeah, I had a Discord and I set the intention when making the Discord for it to be a positive space. But it was so toxic that I don't know, I didn't want to police people with too many regulations, and I wasn't tech savvy enough to even figure all of that out. So it would just, in the end, I decided that a Discord server is not for my channel, at least for right now. That's kind of where I'm at with it. How are you guys all doing tonight, though? Thank you all for coming in the chat. I really appreciate it. Yes. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice, everybody. This is my mod, John. That's so nice. I'm so glad to hear about that. Let's see. What am I missing in the chat? Let's see. I'm going to try to make this at least a 2-hour long live stream. Okay. I'm going to try. Not at least. Probably I'm going to just try to make it 2 hours long. You don't accept friend requests on your Discord anymore. A pity. Had some great, neat things to discuss. Yeah, I don't really check Discord for that. Discord is mainly for coaching clients. If I coach with you and you need a link sent through Discord, but I don't talk to really anyone on Discord for the most part. Not saying that there's not saying that I can't, but for the most part, I just I keep it more so for coaching clients. How did you get into college if you had a 1.9 GPA in high school? Well, now I'm in a master's program, but when I got into college, I started out at an art school. So I went to the type of college to where if you didn't have good grades, that was completely okay. If you didn't have good grades. Hello, Frankie Ducky. I was on academic probation at college because I stopped showing up. That's exactly what happened to me, except when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I just stopped going to class. I missed so many consecutive days in a row. I'm shocked they let me graduate. But luckily for my college, I just got into an easy school. And it was pretty, a school that anyone could get into. Obviously I didn't get a lot of scholarships or anything like that. And now I've turned my life around completely, but I will say, yeah, I totally graduated with a 1.9 GPA, quite literally. It was so low. My one-nitis is ignoring me. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Dead Rabbit. We're doing tarot readings tonight, you guys. So if you guys would like me to give you a reading, feel free to send a donation of any amount. And I will read it here for you. You guys already know how this goes. Listen, if I miss one of your comments, don't take it personally. I mean, just like every person in the population, ADHD, whatever you want to call it, whatever excuse you want to make for it, I literally just am not the most observant. Oh my gosh, thank you, Frankie Ducky. Thank you so much. That is so kind. Thank you so much, Frankie Ducky. That is so, so kind. Yeah, I could do a reading for Froglet. Froglet, are you in the chat? And I'll also pull a card for you, Frankie Ducky. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And that's a good start to this live stream, y'all. Like, this is, we got to get the vibes up. We got to get the hype up. In fact, let me just light a candle for that. Let me light a candle for Frankie Ducky in the chat. Thank you so much. That is so kind. Let me light this. And just for concentrating and setting the intention that we have a really good stream tonight, you guys, we can even kind of do some energy clearing work. I need to get some more sage, you guys. Like, this is not like regular sage. It's like, I don't even know what it is, to be honest, but I don't even think it's sage. Like, I need to get a new bundle of sage. I used to use sage a lot more around the time I had my ankle injury. How did your arms become so muscular? Are they? I don't know. Wait. I feel like, wait, like, I don't know. I talked about it on my YouTube channel. I did Outward Bound. I recommend it for everybody that watches my YouTube channel, Outward Bound. It's a great place for community building, strength building, resilience in nature. Sorry, I'm already getting, distracted, but yeah, I need to get some more sage. I used to use sage a lot more, like, religiously, if you will, but now I barely ever use it, hence why I don't even have it. So I need to get some more sage because this stuff is nice. It just smells bad, like, sage smells so good to me. Like, something about sage doesn't resonate with everyone, but it resonates with me. So I'm so excited to be going live. Oh, thank you, Frankie Ducky. Yeah, no worries. One-itis isn't real. A one-itis is basically an imaginary girlfriend. What's interesting is this term limerence. I hate that word. You guys, like, let's actually stop for a second. I don't like the word limerence. It's not personal to anybody who's used it before. It's like a great psychology term. This is just a personal preference. I just like that word pisses me off. And I don't know why. Like, I have no, like, objective reason for why I hate the word limerence, but I hate it. I just decided that one day. I don't know. I know. I'm sorry. If you've used that before, like, don't worry. It's like a great psychological term. Like, I like what it describes. I just hate the term limerence. It's just, I hate the way that it sounds. What's limerence? Like, I like the word infatuation. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like we already had a word for it, and the word was infatuation. Like, I'm infatuated. Yeah, it's totally a real phenomenon. To me, it's just the word. It's like the way the syllables move pisses me off, and it's like the word to describe what limerence is. Like, I agree with the phenomenon. Infatuation, fantasy, obsession, all this stuff is so real within our psychology, and it's not to take, and we definitely need a word for it. We need a class for it. Limerence 101. Okay, we need all those things, but I just hate the freaking word limerence. Like, it just pisses me off. Like, I have, like, no rhyme or reason for it. I like the word infatuation. Like, why did we, like, replace infatuation with limerence? Like, it's just infatuation. Am I wrong? It's pretentious. Yeah, like, something about it, like when I watched this, like, video, like, describing limerence, I'm just like, I hate this word. Like, I hate this word. And, like, there's no, like, I love that little limerence is too fancy sounding. And, like, no, and it's like, I really think that I think that it's such a great describer. Like, I think it's so necessary to, like, say the word limerence. Like, I think it has, like, a great connotation, if you will. Like, it's something that we need to understand. But it sounds like I don't even know, like, does it? Like, to me, it, like, pisses me off. Like, I feel like it's not even, like, new agey enough. It just limerence. Like, oh, just shut up. Like, shut the fudge up. Like, it's just like infatuation. What do you, like, I love infatuation. I learned that word before I learned what limerence was. I'm like, why did infatuation get some fancy upgrade for no apparent reason? Like, who came up with that? I kind of want to look up, like, can anyone look up in the chat, like, the origin of the word limerence and when? I just heard about that word, so it's clearly not needed. Oh my gosh. I mean, it is. It does describe, like, a psychological factor that I like to call infatuation. It's just people like to call it limerence now all of a freaking sudden. I hate that word too. Right? Right? The word enamored, like, that word also makes sense. It's totally fine. It's like, just for some reason, I'm like, and it's maybe it's because when I discovered the word infatuation, I was like, finally, a word for a concept that I've been describing but haven't had a word for it. Infatuation. So I loved that word. I used it all the time. Infatuation, infatuation. And then I stumbled upon limerence. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. When did infatuation, like, go to, like, a fancy PhD school and get a new, like, business coat and a business bag? Like, I feel like they dressed up the word infatuation to make it sound like what JJ said earlier, to make it sound like a fancy version or pretentious word of so you're not, like, yeah, I'm not infatuated with the word. That's hilarious, Arcade Knight. I'm not infatuated with the word limerence. Let's see. Let me look at the chat. I think he's gone now. Okay, Frankie Ducky, who would you like me to do a reading for? And I could always do one on you. Just let me know. But of course, if you don't want that pressure, that's okay too. I'm just going to pull at least an affirmation card for you anyways. I actually forgot to grab my affirmation card. So I'll find a card. Psychologist Dorothy, shout out to Dorothy, coined the term limerence. The concept grew out of her work in the 1960s. But when did the word limerence start? Like, that sounds like when her work started. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, infatuation and that type of thing, I'm thinking about, like, the word. Like, who the F decided that limerence was, like, the new word? Like, limerence is a more obsessive kind of infatuation. See, that's a good point. You know, like, just to me, I'm just like, infatuation is infatuation is infatuation. Oh, hello, King Aiden. Oh, King Froglet, you are still here. We got some kings in the chat tonight. King Froglet, would you like a tarot reading? Frankie Ducky has paid for you to get a tarot reading if you would like one. Crestfallen. I honestly have not heard of it, so I don't know enough about it to hate it yet. But I could. I easily hate a lot of words. The worst thing is like, I just have such a low IQ vocabulary, so maybe that's where some of my resentment is stemming from. It's stemming from this, like, mega, like, dictionary, like, it's small dictionary energy it might be stemming from. But nevertheless, I just, like, when I heard that term, I'm like, I just hate it. It's 2025 and we're, like, learning about limerence. The kings entered the chat. Did that affect your writing? Did what affect my writing? The term limerence? Not actually. What's affected my writing is the fact that I don't write as much. I don't write. Like, I don't. And I've been wanting to for so long. I used to, like, up into it years ago. But I don't know. Like, it's like a grind that you have to be on. Like, reading and writing, it's like it's sort of like working out. Like, I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but, like, if I'm working out, if I'm somebody that's working out every day, I'm working out every day. Like, I got a regimen, I got a routine. It's what's happening. Like, I'm somebody who works out. But if I'm not working out, like, I'm not working out. Like, then I don't gotta work. Like, then I'm walking. You know what I mean? Or I'm doing something else. But, like, oh, thank you, Frankie Ducky. But then I'm walking and I'm like, I'm doing something else. But, like, when it comes to reading and writing, it's like the same thing as working out. It's like, I'm either doing it or I'm not doing it at all. Like, I'm either in that grind or I'm not in that grind at all. Hello, Andrew Johnson. Hello. Nice to see you in the chat. Nice to see you in the chat. I'm doing good tonight. Thank you for asking. We are doing tarot readings. If you guys would like a question answered, I will give you a tarot reading. You can donate for any amount, okay, if you'd like a personal tarot reading. In between then, we're going to do some collective readings. I'm also answering your guys' questions. If I miss a question in the comments, please copy and paste your question. I don't mean to miss any questions in the chat on purpose, but I'm going to try to answer as many as I can. And we're still waiting on a reading for Frankie Ducky. Too much caffeine, perhaps? I mean, for once, I did not come on this live tired. And I feel like, because that's like I prepared for it ahead of time. Other times I've like decided to go live last minute, and it's just like, it's too much. But one thing is I need to get a microphone. And I actually had people reminding me in the chat that I need to get a microphone or like another comment section. And that was so helpful. So like ever since that commenter commented that, I've just been thinking I need to get a microphone. And limerence in between sets. I'm on the verge of this live stream. I'm on the verge of kind of in the wild decision at the moment, dropping everything, meeting friends on the side. Should I do it, Amanda? Into the wild decision at the moment. If you want, that would be a great question to ask for a tarot reading. If you want. But like, sure, I don't see why not. But like, if you guys want personal questions read, feel free to send a donation for a tarot reading. Now I'll read your guys' personal questions. But if you have general questions about dating, I'm here to answer it, if that makes any sense. Oh, thank you so much, Blue Note. I really appreciate you guys all being in the chat and giving me your energy tonight, too. You guys are what keep me here. Oh, hello, Mr. Gomez, if you were in the chat. And everyone, shout out to my mod, John. My mod, John's always in the chat. I really appreciate it. So shout out to my mod, John, everyone. Shout him out. It's almost 2 a.m. where I live, so it's kind of, have you been feeling sick lately? No. It's literally just because I usually go on live when I'm like too tired. But this time I planned it out in advance to where I'm like not too tired. Hello, Off Grid. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, Frankie Ducky, who are we reading? Who are we gonna do? Okay, Frankie Ducky, can I just read you? I'm gonna pull some oracles for you, Frankie Ducky, because although King Froglet is in the chat, I don't think he's really like given a question. And I wanna read for you, Frankie Ducky. Why did you delete the short that you posted last night? Oh, I was just gonna make a community post today, and I thought it looked better. I made actually another short today announcing the live stream, which I felt like made more sense. No, I just like, I don't know. I just thought I thought by the time this goes live, like it's not even like, I'm not going to keep it up on my channel since I'm going live tonight. Hello, Samuel. If the reason I can't get a relationship is because I haven't healed, I can't heal unless I get a relationship, what can I even do? That's a great question. So you're going to have to start healing through other forms of human connection, Samuel. So this will be like a therapist, a counselor, a coach. Link below, a coach, okay? So you're going to need one of those things, baseline. Then on top of that, you're going to need friends that support you. Then you're going to need mentors in your life. If you're a guy, have some male mentors if you can. And go out to eat with them, go out, have lunch with them once a month, find some older male mentors, find some friends that you can feel safe around. And you're going to need to find a coach, therapist, counselor, one of those things. You're going to have to start building your healing from the outside in, from like bottom up. Instead of starting with the girlfriend, you're going to have to start with everything else until your nervous system starts to regulate around people again. Until your nervous system starts to regulate around people. When you get the girlfriend, when you get the relationship, your healing is obviously gonna increase. but it's also going to be a major test. So it's just a whole lot of everything. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kara, Kala, Kate. I'm just going to call you Kate. Thank you so much. Would you like a reading? Would you like a reading, Kate? Would you like a reading? K-8. Would you like a reading? Yes. Yes. That actually is really helpful advice for me personally regarding that travel question. Was that John that answered your advice? Sure. Okay, great. But wait, I'm going to start with Frankie Ducky, and Kate, don't go anywhere because your reading will be next. Okay. Amanda, Amanda, how can I believe in myself when no one has ever believed in me? So let's start with Frankie Ducky, and Kate, you're up next. Okay. Okay. Gosh, so much dust flew off this crystal. So much for a fancy crystal. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, yes. King Aiden, you are next on the list. So let me put Frankie Ducky, Kate, and then King Aiden. I don't want to get lost. I don't want to get lost, lose track of the list. Okay. So let's see. All right, Frankie Ducky. Automatically, I'm feeling drawn to my Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck for you for some reason. So we're going to start with this, Frankie Ducky, and then we're going to give you a little tarot reading to pair on top of that. Frankie Ducky, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear at this time? What do you need to know, and what do you need to hear at this time? Frankie Ducky. Frankie Ducky. Guys, keep it positive in the comments, everybody. Keep it positive. Frankie Ducky. Frankie Ducky. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Okay, Frankie Ducky. You have the Magician card. This is traditionally the Magician card in the tarot deck. You have this on the bottom of the deck. This is all about believing in yourself. So to your question, you have the power and almost like the support and the spiritual wisdom and the heart, Frankie Ducky, to believe in yourself and the passion. You got the Sky Father card coming through. This is trust in the unknown. Trust in the unknown. So let's see. Let's see. Trust in the unknown for Frankie Ducky. Trust in the unknown. Trust in the unknown. Okay. Frankie Ducky. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. This could be God, the universe, a spiritual power, whatever works for you. Insert whatever. It can even just be hope, like whatever. Know that he is lovingly leaning you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythology as the Father God. He is the counterpart to the Earth Mother in many traditions. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energy that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. You are the co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to take a step back out of your own way because there is a greater power that is not only around you but within you. And the Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energies to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective. Like the eagle on the card, this card is also in favor of opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. So, Frankie Ducky, what I'm getting is you may have a unique relationship to masculinity, and you are being guided to examine it. And this could actually have to do, Frankie Ducky, with the relationship that you have with your dad. I'm sensing that there might be some pressure and some shame surrounding what it takes to really owe own your life without feeling the need to owe anybody else. To step into your power without feeling the need to owe anybody else anything is what I'm getting. Okay. And then let's get some 3 cards for advice for Frankie Ducky. You are being guided, Frankie Ducky, to explore this relationship with your dad. I don't know. To step in, to not owe anybody anything and own your life. Don't be afraid of, release the fear of like standing up for yourself, speaking your truth. There could be some negative connotations like around masculinity in like a weird way that's unexamined. Okay. In order for you to make this leap, Frankie Ducky, into a new cycle, into a new recovery, is what I'm hearing, into a new and seeing, into a new recovery, you have to be willing to, hold on, let me get some water. You have to be willing to honor your truth, Frankie Ducky, and actually speak it. Because you have a lot of swords energy coming through. This is about needing mental clarity and needing to honor truth and also needing to express yourself and communicate so things don't continue to be out of balance for you, Frankie Ducky. You kind of have to examine the ways in which other people have let you down and that father relationship, I feel most women don't like me, or that mother relationship dynamic. Sometimes people that love us can be enablers too. So just know that as you're looking forward and you're looking ahead, Frankie Ducky, this is you. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that helps, Frankie Ducky. On to Kate. Kate, do you have a specific question that you would like to ask or that you would like answered, Kate? Let me know. Kate, do you have a specific question? Are pubes back? Oh my God, I don't even know if I could say that word on YouTube. Kate, okay. What's coming up for Kate? What's coming up for Kate? Kate. What's coming up for Kate? Let's see. What is coming up for Kate? Kate. What's coming up for K-A-8? Kara, Kate. What's coming up for Kate? Let's get some 2 cards on your current energy and then 3 cards into your future energy. Kate. I hope that resonated, Frankie Ducky. I hope that resonated, Kate. What's going on in the current energy for Kate? Okay. Kate, I'm seeing you disconnected from your intuition at this time and quite possibly being a little bit defensive when it comes to working with other people, Kate, is the way that it comes through. You're thinking through the lens of fear when it comes to trauma. Your mind doesn't know the difference between the past and the present. And what's happening right now is that this is leading you to be mistrustful of collaborating and communicating with others at this time, Kate. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Kate. Kate, I see some success coming for you in the future. I see some change coming in for you, though. Kate, I see some change. I see some financial success almost coming in for you, or like work success, just like grounded stability success. But there's a need to stop, like, I don't want to use the word manipulate because that's not what it is, but there's like a painful betrayal and loss here, and it stems, a lot of the roots stem from your family, Kate. And you are being guided right now to examine your home life in order for this change to come in and for you to have the stability and harmony that wants to come through for you. But if you have a hard time working with others, Kate, that could be from being in your head, being overwhelmed, too many options going on at once. You're being guided to stay grounded, but things are changing for you, Kate, in the future. I'd say 2 months from now, you releasing some toxic energy, you releasing the need to over-defend yourself, over-defend your truth. I see like 2 months from now. I see you seeking personal liberation from this. Worrying can get out of control, but it changes nothing. That is your message for you, Kate. Okay, I hope that resonates. And now let's do King Aiden. King Aiden, do you have a specific question? Do you have a specific question that you would like to ask for your reading? It did? Okay, great. Yeah, I like this deck a lot better. This is my favorite deck. I don't know why I use any other decks, but because this deck is like the only deck that I know for sure will resonate. So I'm glad that it did. Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you so much. Aiden, do you have a specific question? General reading. Okay, great. Thank you so much, John. Thank you. Give me guidance on more compassion. Okay, great question. What's going on right now for King Aiden? What's going on right now for King Aiden? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? What's going on right now for King Aiden? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? I see you apathetic, King Aiden. I see you bored. I see you burnt out, restless. I see you also in your head, like reevaluating, like, how do I get out of this? Like I'm kind of like in a lull. How do I like escape this lull? I see you struggle with perfectionism. I struggle with this too. It's that kind of mentality, like I'm only going to go after and do something if I can excel at it. But yeah, it's putting way too much pressure on yourself. And then instead what ends up happening is it puts you in this despondent energy, this bored, like not even like bored, but this like stuck, because there's so much immense amount of pressure that like when you go after one goal, you got to be great at it. You got to be off the charts, fulfilling your expectations. And then if you don't get those expectations fulfilled, you're like, why am I going to go for any opportunity? And it's almost like this, not even like depression, but let's see. Yes. I'm also seeing for you to examine any avoidant attachment wounds or any avoidant wounds to intimacy. And I don't even just mean romantically. I mean everything across the board, letting people in. With the Lover's card in reverse, you are being guided to examine this. And there is this ideation of like, I need to win at all costs. Or I need to win no matter what the cost, even what the cost is, even at the sake of myself. And that's why you're stuck in this energy of lack of compassion. But you're trying. That's the thing, though. You're trying. It's not that you're not trying. Like, you're very much trying. It's just hard. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, TD Eagle. Thank you so much. I'll read for you after John. But you're trying. Like, you're trying. There's a lot of inner childhood wounds, King Aiden, that have not been addressed. And likely that is because like you have a protector that's like, I'm going to get through this no matter what. I'm going to be the best creator. I'm going to be perfect at everything no matter what. But then it gets you trapped in this cycle where you're feeling like you're going after nothing. So let's see, King Aiden. I'm going to pull you like a kind of like affirmation card in a way, just to see what it says. King Aiden, what he needs to know, what he needs to hear. King Aiden, what he needs to know, what he needs to hear. The traumatized. King Aiden, you are being guided to recognize your trauma. Okay? The traumatized. I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I am healing. Angel number 44, okay? So if you start seeing 44, that's just acknowledgement and confirmation from your guides. Thank you so much for the donation, King Aiden. I hope that helped. Let me move on and let me see John. John, what is your question, John? What would you like your question to be? Frankie Ducky, did you want me to answer another question? Oh, thank you so much, Cell. I'm glad, Aiden. Yeah, no problem. I hope that resonated. Thank you so much, Cell. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't want to lose track. So we got so this is whose questions I need. Mod John and sorry, not to identify you as my Mod John, but Mod John, and then we have TD Eagle and then Cell. Okay, this is the list so far. My question is for career opening up. I'm in a transition, so generally, what should I be looking as I move forward? Proceed. That's very interesting. Oh, nice. That's a very interesting job, John. That's very interesting field. I feel like you're going to have a lot of good things going forward, John, in your fields. I feel like you're going to have a lot of good things. Believe in yourself, John. Believe in yourself. That's number one. But yeah, like I see it almost being like easy for you. I don't know why. Easy for you so long as you don't doubt yourself, so long as you don't procrastinate, so long as you let go of limiting beliefs, so long as you let this new cycle of you stepping into your power in terms of career move forward, where you don't feel the need to second guess yourself. Thank you. I made procedural art generator myself and looking maybe art galleries too. John, this is great. I'm getting great vibes off of what you're describing. But let's see. There's a lot of shame blocking you. Okay, let me stop. I don't want to read too early. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. All right. So, John, I see you having the urge to create for this new project. There's a lot of passion behind this. You're a passionate person. That's like the urge to create. Be aware and be conscious of bad advice or emotional manipulation. What is this? What is this? So, John, you have a really, really good idea, but the issue is that your fear of failure runs so deep that it's almost like stopping you from moving forward and from feeling like naturally confident without the need to like play games. You know what I mean? You need to move past your past failures because this fear of failure is what's stopping you. But I see you being very happy with your future in terms of this type of thing. But I see you quick to withdrawal, quick to slow down, and that really happens when it comes to your fear of failure. Thank you so much. I'm glad that it does. That really is what's stopping you. John, there's no right choice when it comes to business, but your guides are telling you that the opportunity you're seeking is here. It's here. It's literally behind that gate. It's right here. It's right here in front of you. But the issue is that your indecisiveness in your ability to shut down comes up as soon as failure plays into the mix. You're like, I can't fail. I gotta be this like confident, exuberant, everything. I gotta say the right things. Forget saying the right things. You gotta genuinely be you. Don't be afraid to show up messy, John. Don't be afraid to show up messy. Because this is like a sweet opportunity for you, but your guides are wanting you to act and not withdraw and get in your head. Don't become impatient either. Don't lack focus. Like, get a game plan. Be very direct. And mother yourself here with the Empress card coming through. But I see a new cycle upcoming for you, but you got to hold on to your strength at this time. Because it's not that it's going to be hard, but it's not that it's going to be easy either. Don't let people give you bad advice either. Don't let people give you bad advice. Kind of keep it to yourself, find the strength to go after it yourself. When you tell everybody, you know what I mean? When you tell everybody, I got this idea, and you tell it to everyone, like it adds on a pressure to it. This is gonna and can easily be very successful, but the fear of failure has got to go to the wayside because it's getting in your own way. I hope that resonated. But I see progress. Just don't get lost in focusing on the failure, what I did wrong. It's gonna be ups and downs, but if you can stay peaceful in that, you're gonna be able to overcome it. I hope that makes sense. There's this famous quote, and it goes, peace is not when, how do I say? Peace is not when things around you is not, peace does not mean that things around you aren't chaotic, aren't messy, aren't insane. Peace is when things are chaotic, messy, and insane around you, but you stay calm anyways. You know what I mean? That's a lot, and that goes same for any business or anything, any creative project that you want to start. There's going to be a whole lot of mess, but you maintain your peace. Just because it's messy doesn't mean that you have to be on the inside. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much, John. I hope that resonates. Sal, thank you so much for the donation. Wait, I want to make sure. I think I had one more. Thank you so much again for the donation, Sal. Okay. Any reading works. Okay. If you have a specific reading, TD Eagle, I think that if you ask it, like the more direct you ask a question, the more direct your reading will be. Otherwise, I'm just pulling off general energy. But if you don't have one, then I'm just going to do like what's been happening in your past or in your present and what's to come in the future. Guys, tarot is not it's not crazy deep. Okay. At the end of the day, it's just cards. All right. It's just cards. It's not crazy deep. It's just for a little bit of fun, a little bit of advice, a little bit of help. You are in charge of your own life. No cards, no book, none of that. You are. People get offended a lot of times, like on like me doing tarot, but it's like, it's not that serious. It can be a super helpful tool, but it's not that serious. I love tarot. I think it's great, but it's not that serious. I'm not going to live and die by the tarot, but I'm going to use it to help people because I love that. And it's an honor, but it's not that serious. And anyone can read tarot. You don't got to be no dang psychic. Anyone can read tarot. Is the key to better dating for men to let go of entitlement? Many guys seem to, thinking about a change in industry lately. Yes. Okay. So, is your question, let me help you phrase this, and then, John, I'll get back to you. But is your question, should I switch industries for work? Is that your question? Should I explore a different industry? Or do you, like, when you say I have a change in industry, do you have a specific, let's say you're in, I don't know, the restaurant business, and let's say the industry is fashion. Like, do you have a specific industry in mind that you want to change to? Or is it like, I'm in the restaurant business and I just want to switch to any other industry because it's getting old, but I don't know what that industry is? Help me decipher between those two, and then I can do your reading. I will read this question right after I'm done with this reading. It's not a complete hoax. I've gotten many, many, many accurate, amazing tarot readings in my life that saved me from a lot of anxiety. So it's definitely not a hoax or a scam, but it doesn't need to be this like extraterrestrial, dramatic, religious, like witchcraft, like taking over the world. Like, it's really just anybody with an intuition and a deck can do tarot, to be honest. Anybody that's got some cards and got intuition in their gut can read tarot. Like, it's not even like it's 100% accurate. Like, you're going to get good readings, bad readings. You are in charge of your own life. You know, I think the images are cool. I think the description is cool. I think it's a fun fidget. Like, I just think it's fun. So, what is your question for a tarot reading? That doesn't, I think I've talked about this. I answered this question cell in an interview / collab with Andy Wells. So check that out. I already kind of talked about my experience with approaching and that type of thing. So it's on my YouTube channel if you guys want to watch that interview. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. It's just like, people will look at like me doing tarot and then they'll think like I'm like doing some like I like wake up and I like praise the tarot and I like light these candles and I like live by it. You know what I mean? I make every decision off of the tarot. It's like, no. If you have an intuition, you can use tarot to help people and you can use tarot to help yourself. It's not that deep. So let me know. Oh, and then Eagle, let me know. Like, did you hear, did the part come through about the industry? Live by tarot, die by tarot. Eagle, sorry. Do you have an industry in mind that you're considering switching to? Or are you just considering switching out of your industry in general? Decipher those two for me, Eagle, and I will do your reading. I just need to know one of those teams. One of those things, not teams. Like, I can even type it in the chat. Like, do you have an industry in mind you'd like to switch to? Or just switching out of your current industry in general. Okay. I wrote it down. This is for Eagle. Do you have an industry in mind? Yep. Electrical engineering to aerospace engineering. Electrical engineering to aerospace engineering. That's so cool. That is so cool. I could not engineer anything. That is very cool. Okay. So it's like that's so cool. Like, I cannot engineer anything. Okay. Electrical engineering to aerospace engineering. Wow. Just very cool stuff. Okay. Let's see. Should you switch from electrical engineering? Hello, Pierre. Thank you so much for checking in. Pierre, it's so nice to see you. Pierre has had an amazing summer. I'm not going to share any details, but he's been having an amazing summer, and it's so nice for him to check in. Really appreciate it. Yes. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Bobby Two Crows. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How you doing, Glow Pierre? How you doing? Okay, let's do the switch from electrical engineering to aerospace engineering. And for those of you just joining, I'm doing tarot readings for any donation amount. If you want a personal tarot reading, any donation amount. If not, I'm just answering general dating questions if you're not interested in that type of thing. Yes. Yeah, we're going for a 2 hour. Yeah, we're at 50 minutes now, you guys. That went by pretty quick, right? So we're doing good so far. Yes, we're doing good so far. Thank you. Thank you, John. Or thank you, Frankie Ducky and John. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay. Electrical engineering to aerospace engineering. What do you need to hear? What do you need to know? I got a quick answer for you, and this might not resonate, but electrical engineering seems to be like all of the abundance, all of it. I don't know if you need like a different opportunity within electrical engineering or a different level up or a leadership role, or if you need to switch jobs, but like in terms of industry, you got the Queen of Cups. This means that electrical engineering is like in balance. It's gonna pour back into you is what the Queen of Cups means. And then the Nine of Pentacles, this is about financial independence, baby. This is about reaping the rewards, the fruits of your labor. In the Fool card, this is about having a bunch of like an entire future in electrical engineering is the way that it feels. When it comes to aerospace engineering, it's like the opposite vibe. What comes through is like some disappointment, scattered energy, a lack of direction, a lack of control. So I wonder if that resonates for you, Eagle. Let me know. Again, it's obviously up to you. This is just what I'm getting in the card pull. I see you in the process of releasing a lot of I don't know if it's insecurities, but a lot of like confusion around what you should be doing in the near future. Like you're not as much on edge as you used to be. I see you releasing that, but I think that you're being guided though to open your mind to newer perspectives that you can have within electrical engineering is the way that it feels. It's like you got to look at the opportunity within that industry, because I feel like your guidance is not to underestimate the opportunities that you can have within that industry. And if you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like you're at like a stalemate, you need to like expand your mind to like, how can I become the best electrical engineer known to man? Can I start a business training other electrical engineers? Can I speak at conferences? Like, can I, whatever the case may be, it's something about like electrical engineering having a lot more like, ease for you. Ease. Hot dang, what you're and what you're saying about aerospace is how electrical feels. Let's see. Why does electrical engineering feel like this? Why does it feel like this? But I don't see aerospace being any better. Again, what? Listen, I could be wrong, but you are being guided to take action on your own ideas. there might be something in electrical engineering that you're doing right now that you shouldn't be doing anymore within that industry. It's saying to look at the industry from like a newer perspective. Right now, the people that you're working with could make you feel really depleted or like pissed off in a way, the people that you're working with. Oh no, my light just went off. Oh no, my light just went out. That's okay. We rockin', we rollin' with the darker light. But yeah, that's okay too. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay too. The main takeaway is before you explore the aerospace engineering, look into what within the electrical engineering space you could be doing differently, whether it's a different job within that industry, whether it's leaving behind the people you're currently working with, whether it's a new leadership role. It's like there's so many, just like the way that I feel like what I got for electrical engineering is like there's so much like stability and success here. I know, talking about electrical engineering and the lights go out, huh? This is why we got my boy Pierre in the chat. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. But that's not to say that like aerospace engineering will suck. Like the way that it comes through though is like it just like came through like there's so much opportunity within electrical engineering that you might not be seeing yet because like you're in like a frustrated like spot with it right now. But that doesn't mean to give up on it. I hope that that makes sense. I hope that that makes sense moving forward. I hope that that makes sense. Eagle, let me know. I'm going to pull an affirmation for you as well. What does Eagle need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear about switching industries? I see you seeking, like you have the seeker. I see you seeking new experiences. So maybe it is aerospace engineering. Maybe it is. I don't know why it came out like there's going to be new experiences in electrical engineering. Maybe the energy is just flipped, you know, but I see you really wanting out. Like whatever you're doing now, don't keep doing it. But if there's like other different opportunities within the electrical engineering, I would explore those first before you give up on it. It might not be the fit for the people or the this or the that. You have the Lover's card coming through. I attract love, abundance, success, happiness, and fulfillment. I feel like no matter what you do, there's always abundance to be had for you. So don't doubt yourself. Think about leading. Think about leading. Think about things differently. Don't give up. Don't give up. That's just what I got. I got a lot of opportunity in electrical engineering, but don't give up. Either way, I see abundance and success. Like either way. Yeah. Like I have no idea. I could be so wrong. But I see you. I want to acknowledge. I see you needing to be done with whatever it is you're currently doing, though. Whatever you're currently doing, it's not working. But that doesn't mean that that's the only opportunity that you have to stick with and stay stuck with within electrical engineering. There could be a whole other set of circumstances. Okay. I hope that that helps because I see you needing change and the cards aren't denying that. You need that change. Okay. Yeah, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, no problem. When I worked at Auntie Anne's in high school, that's cool that you worked there in high school. Yes, I know. Everyone subscribe to Pierre if you have not already, okay? As soon as he's got more time or new vid dropping soon. He's on it. He's on it, you guys. He's on the grind, so make sure you subscribe. Please, please, please. I will, when that video drops, I will repost it on my YouTube channel so you guys can check it out. Okay, Sel, you are next on the list. Sel, what would you like a reading on? Sel, for Sel. You claim choose your difficulty as you recognize no matter what we do will lead hardship. Why then are you so aggressively? Because the spirit isn't growing until it faces intimacy with another person. The trouble is life, so whether or not we have a partner, because it'll awaken you. My question is, are there any tips you can give me on how to become less of, don't be sorry, don't apologize. Oh, are there any tips you can give me on, it means life is hard, but a romantic relationship will awaken you. It's like, it's really hard to explain. It's a really hard concept to put into words, to be honest. Amanda, that makes two of us. Being 13-year-old emo at heart, you could be my punk rock princess, I'd be your garbage pan king. Oh my gosh, so funny. Yeah, it's not a phase. It's not. It's never a phase. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, the spirit isn't growing until you experience intimacy with another person. It's just like, I mean, it's unity, man. Like, we're talking about unity. Like, relationships are so freaking hard, but I wouldn't be preaching them if I didn't think that there was something life altering about them, whether or not they work out, you know? It ties us down and forces us to accommodate with the whims of some women. Listen, it doesn't have to be for everybody either. It's unity, man. It's unity. I totally get that. And like, relationships are going to emotionally awaken you. They're going to test the crap out of you. If you think being alone for like decades and decades have been a test, just wait until you get into a relationship with the right person, with somebody that you can actually trust. It's going to awaken you like there ain't no tomorrow, baby. Yes, for sure. Relationship. Yes. Right. I wouldn't preach it if I didn't think it was of your benefit. It's not easy though. And I acknowledge that so hard. It's so not easy. It's so not. It's so not. But if you really want to live a fulfilled life while you're alive, it's so necessary. It's so necessary. Sel, what is your question? Sel, I need to get your question because I just don't want to forget. And I really appreciate your donations. So I'd feel bad not reading for you after you had donated. I want to be in a relationship, but when you're with the person, it's absolutely horrid. You like the thought of them, but actually they're terrifying. Exactly, Blue Jay. That's what I'm talking about. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's terrifying. It's like, think about it like this. Think about if you were to go skydiving, right? Going through the experience of jumping off a plane to landing on the ground. If you go to like a Dunkin' Donuts one day, like that's always in your routine, and you go skydiving the next time you walk into that Dunkin' Donuts, you're going to be a slightly different person, right? If you get into a relationship one day and then walk into Dunkin' Donuts the next, you're going to be even more of a different person. It's just the emotions that come with dating. It's the emotions, the out of control, the being seen. Being seen and heard. What? Like, that's like one of the nicest things about being single is like I can like put myself in this little fortress of a box, never seen nor heard. It's safe. It's easy. Even if it's hard, it's not nearly as hard as like being seen. Why not just give up? Is it worth it? It's of course gonna be worth it. Of course, hands down. Yes, yes. Look into avoidant attachment, because that's what those of us that have been in isolation for years and years and years, even if we get really anxious at the thought of an idea of a relationship, it's usually disorganized attachment in the crowd, meaning you usually got both. Guys, like there ain't nothing in the world like finding somebody and experiencing that unity. They aren't. They aren't. Relationships have always been difficult. And in fact, I'd go as far to say that I think relationships can be more difficult, but yet more enjoyable now than they used to be. It's both. Back then, people used to like be in relationships out of survival. Today, we're more in like the third eye, meaning relationships are less up from a place of survival. Like we all got phones, right? You're not like using a map and, freaking procreating and, like sending your sons off to war. Like it's not, or getting separated in the midst of the Holocaust. Like, I don't know. Relationships were more about survival back then. So I'd say, yeah, they're less difficult. However, they were less enjoyable back then. Now it's like everything's heightened because we're living in the third eye. We're living like a step above survival. Of course, we're still living in survival, but we're just living in a different version of it. It'll be really enjoyable and hard. Amanda, remember that Tarot Becky video from a while back? I reported it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of hate videos on me. It's okay. It's okay. I signed up for this knowing I would get a lot of hate videos and stuff like that. Like, I got a lot of hate comments. I got a lot of hate videos. I got a lot of hate. I don't got a lot of positive videos made about me. In fact, I can't even think of one. I got a lot of hate. She does? I feel like I got even more. As soon as they see the tarot cards, it's over. I have an idealized imaginary girlfriend. A bad idea. Is having an idealized imaginary girlfriend a bad idea? Is that your question for the tarot, Sel? So I'm gonna need to read you a tarot. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read what's going on in your present, Sel, what could be happening in your future, and then we're gonna pull you an oracle card. That's what's happening. For Sel. Thank you. For those that are my OGs, I used to do a lot of puns like that. I have not done one like that in a minute. So thank you. I appreciate you noticing. Okay. So what's going on in the present and what's happening in the future? So what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Yes. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? What's happening in the present? What's to come in the future for self? If I were to be honest with you, Sel, I almost feel like the future will bring the opposite of some deep destruction, okay? But here's what's happening. Similar to a previous reading that I read on, there is this You tend to work, actually, this is different. You tend to work alone is the way that it feels, Sel. You tend to do a lot of things on your own. You tend to struggle at celebrating yourself personally, if that makes any sense, Sel. You tend to struggle to celebrate your personal wins, and you're always looking at the external world to give you that feeling. How can I get the feeling that I can't give myself from the outside? And then it's this, and then you continuously work alone, like you're always doing it on your own by yourself. In the future, what's to come, Sel? Oh, thank you so much, Bobby Two Crows. You are too kind. In the future, what's to come, Sel, is you're recovering and you're releasing a lot of pain, my friend. A lot of pain. And you're learning to own and trust your own confidence in the future, Sel. You're learning to release negative self-talk in the future, finding love in the future, taking more opportunities toward that, trusting your intuition, seeing things from a new perspective. But you got to get out of this energy of isolation and low self-esteem. Because I see you stepping into a lot of abundance, success, and stability on your own. But this happens, Sel, when you let people in. When you trust your own judgments to let people in, because you can't keep doing it on your own. Letting go happens when you can surround yourself with people again. And not from an insecure or codependent place. Release the inner self-talk here. Start with making friends. Like you need to let more people into your life. And I see you healing. But you're afraid that you can't trust other people. That's part of the problem. So you're going to need to trust yourself. You don't got to trust other people, Sel, but you got to trust yourself and trust your own discernment. How do I feel about this person? How do I think this person makes me feel? How am I feeling? That all comes with trusting yourself. Okay, and I'm going to pull you an affirmation card, Sel. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? I'm pulling you an affirmation card, and then I'm going to pull you one oracle deck, Sel. Storyteller, use the throat chakra. You have words, speak it. Talk to people, Sel. The storyteller. I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. Tuna Int. Hello, Greg. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Wait, what? There's always a psychedelic. I lost track of somebody's going to have to keep me up to date with what's happening in the comments section. Okay, Sel, I'm reading for you one more. So don't go anywhere, Sel. Stay in the chat. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? This is your final piece of advice. Sel. Okay. You have accept responsibility. The moon's reflection. The moon's reflection. And if you guys are just joining, feel free to send a donation of any amount, and I will be giving you a personal tarot reading, as well as answering any of your dating or life advice and questions in between. Accept responsibility. As you move along the spiritual path, it becomes more and more important to accept responsibility for your own actions. The situation you find yourself in now is a reflection of either your current beliefs or past behaviors. This card isn't meant to make you feel discouraged or guilty. Rather, it's meant to encourage you to ask, why did I create this situation? What about this situation is helping me? Once you find the courage to answer these questions, you'll start to see you have more power than you even knew. We are all creating our lives 24/7, And while you might not like that idea, the everything happens for a reason, it really is possible to find a reason for nearly everything that happens. Try to see your current dilemma with perspective. It'll show you why it's happening for you. If someone is bothering you now, realize that they're a mirror for you. Realize that your inner life is reflected in your outer life, and you're on the way to own self-mastery. That's what I see, Sel. I see you at a turning point. I do see some like amazing abundance change and even new love coming in, Sel. You got to be willing. Additional meanings. Life is mysterious. That's a big one. Y'all pessimists think that you got life figured out. What pessimism says, I know what life is. Hi, my name is Pessimist, and I know everything about life. Okay. It's time to reflect, take responsibility for your situation, see yourself in someone else. Solutions are nearby. All right. My coaching link is a solution. Comment. I think I blacked out, but I hope that helps. If you guys want personal questions answered for like tarot readings and stuff, feel free to send a donation. I can answer dating, career related questions. I can answer all of it, any of it. Feel free to send a donation for absolutely any amount, otherwise, if you have any general dating questions, I'm so down to answer those too. And we could try to do some collective reading in between if we get a chance. But let me check out the chat for a minute just to see what I've been missing out. Yeah. Is this better? Let me know if this is better. Let me know. Is this better, everyone? Let me know. Is this better? Is this better? It's fine. Thanks, guys, for sticking with me through the technical errors. I know it can be a whole thing, chicken wing, but That reminds me of like one of my tarot readers. It's better. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, what were we talking about in the chat? But yeah, guys, feel free to send a donation if you want any personal questions or tarot readings or anything like that. If not, feel free to send your dating questions. I'll try not to miss them. Sometimes the chat gets crazy, though. I think a lot of people have a tendency to go overboard with ChatGPT. Don't go overboard with it. You know, it exists. Like, I don't hate ChatGPT at all. I probably use it more than I should. But don't go overboard with it. You know, ChatGPT is just ChatGPT at the end of the day. It's just a language algorithm. Possibly. No, I just entered the room again because my my Wi-Fi thing cut out. Yeah, I don't hate ChatGPT at all. I know a lot of people have mixed reviews on it. I don't hate it at all. I think it's fine. But there are those people that kind of ruin it for everyone that go overboard with the ChatGPT. So don't be one of those people. Okay, you have to stay consistent with truth in this lifetime. And ChatGPT is smart. It's a smart algorithm, but it ain't universal truth. It ain't reality. It's just like you got to take that with that salt shaker. But BF mentioned? What? It is not over for you. 31, you are a baby. It's not over for you. It's not over for you. But are you ready to face your pain? That's only a question you can answer. Yeah, I was going to talk about this. I hate the reputation that this word has. You don't have to be a quote unquote this word to have relationship struggles with whoever, to have intimacy struggles. There are people all across the board that struggle with intimacy, and I just think that this word over time has gotten a really bad reputation. Emotional pain. That's great. Yeah, 31 is not old. If we live in a society where 31 is considered old, it's over. Sorry, I'm reading the chat, everyone. This was fun. I'm really gonna start to go live more often. Like, this was my big back to live streaming live, if that makes any sense. Oh, thank you so much, Cell. Thank you so much. That is so kind. Let me pull you another card, Cell. Thank you so much. Do I look like I'm in my 30s? No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I'm 35. Yes. Oh my gosh, no, I'm so lucky to have you guys. Like, the fact anyone shows up to hear me just like blah, 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 barely make words and play with tarot cards is awesome. Yeah, right. Yeah, if 31 is old, then I'm elderly, about to be elderly. No, guys, I'm not kidding. I'm 35. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. 35. Okay. So, let's see. So. Let's give you some wisdom from the pocket oracle. underestimate yourself, Sel. Don't underestimate yourself. You have not for you from the Oracle. That would be a really interesting idea. It would be so cool if I could have people call into like my live streams. Wouldn't it? Or no? How do I do stuff like that? I can share my screen. That's cool. How do I see? I'm just not tech savvy enough, you guys. Like, I don't even have a microphone. It's just because I'm modern in so many ways. I mean, I use ChatGPT for so many things, but yet I'm not tech savvy by a microphone or headphones. I'm crazy. I'm an absolute idiot. Okay. Just kidding. Okay. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. This is for Sel. Nice. Guys, coaching link below too. That's what we got. I'm telling y'all. Coaching link below. I'd love to talk to you guys one-on-one. I am telling y'all, we can get into some really deep convos and I can help. I really believe that. Okay. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's, sorry, confirmation verb. I just burped. Confirmation verb. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have much clearer idea of what is your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. So, Sel, if you've been feeling like you're trying to force something to work, whether it be a relationship or otherwise, if you feel like you're having to force something, then it's not for you. That's the core message. It's not for you. If you have to force it, it's not for you. But I see a lot of good things coming in your future. Don't try to force something, though, that doesn't feel for you. It's going to happen with your growth. I hope that helps, Sel. I hope that helps. And then one more affirmation for Sel. What does Sel need to know? What does Sel need to hear at this time for Sel? Moving forward, what does Sel need to know? What does Sel need to hear? The Tamer. The Tamer. Look at this beautiful card. I believe my cause to be just without anger at those who disagree. That's awesome. Is it bad? Is my internet bad? Is it acting bad? I hope one day to like have really good, damn. I hope one day to have really good internet, to have like a studio. So help support the channel, y'all, so we can get this on the up and up. I don't reject anybody I work with. That's never happened. That's never happened. I'm not a judgmental person. It's an honor to connect with y'all. It is. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Marcus. That is too kind. I like your pie, 3.14, your infinite pie. I am so sorry, y'all. Should I Oh, thank you so much, Frankie Ducky. That is so kind. Thank you so much, Frankie Ducky. Let me pull a quick Oracle pocket message for you. Okay, is this better, you guys? Is this better? Oh, thank you so much. That is so kind. That is so kind. Okay. Do you guys, is that better? Oh, thank you so much. That means so much. I really appreciate it, y'all. All the donations really do help support this channel because I would like, one day I'd like to have a studio, a mic, and some really good Wi-Fi connection and maybe some call-in callers, okay? But all those things take a lot of success, so anything works. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that nonetheless. And thank you all for just being here. Even if you didn't donate for a reading or any of that, just your presence is enough. Even if you disagree with me, I really just appreciate seeing your guys' profiles in that chat. Ooh, Frankie Ducky. You got poised. Poised. Angel number 48. It's one of my favorites. Poised. Let's see Frankie Ducky for poised. Poised. Being ready, bringing something to light, be at your best, confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know that you know what you need to. Sorry, let me rephrase this. Frankie Ducky, this is for you. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. You are not ready to move forward yet at this time, and that's okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you are doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land in some muck right now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are ready. It's better to disappoint others now than wish you had later. So I'm getting like a weird conflicting message with poised. It's like, be poised, but don't fake it. Do the work to actually get there. I hope that makes sense. And if you guys have any specific questions, I will give you guys a tarot reading. If like y'all are sick of the oracles. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Blue Note. Thank you so much. That means so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do got an internet that goes burr. It goes burr, burr, burr. It does a lot of crazy things. Do you have a direct question? ZXCVB, do you have a direct question? I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Do you have a direct question? CVB. Question, is nihilism ultimately poison despite the freedom and fun it could offer? Despite the freedom? I've never heard nihilism described that way. Despite the freedom or fun it can offer. That's really funny. I mean, I don't know if it's poison, but I think it's like a mental state that you get trapped in. Like, I don't even know if nihilism is like a full-on choice at times. Okay. Do you have any question? Either ZXCVB put a question for a tarot reading in the chat if you would like, or Blue Note put a question in the tarot reading or in the chat that you would like, and I'll do whoever question I see first. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Bobby. That's interesting, guys. I have the. Do you guys want to know this? Do you guys want to know the key to magic? Do you guys want to know what makes magic a thing? Do you guys want to know how to do magic? Do you guys want like the ultimate understanding of what magic is in just 2 words? Do you guys want like the ultimate magician spell that I can give you? Yeah. Do you guys want the ultimate magician spell that I can give you? Magic equals, this is going to be like a math equation, okay? You guys ready? Magic equals this is magic. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Blue Note. I need some clarity for the future in terms of what direction I should take and find a sense of purpose. Clarity for the future in terms of what direction I should take. Do you mean, okay, let me just, yeah. Clarity for the future. What's happening now and what's to come? For Blue Note, what's happening now and what's to come? What's happening now and what's to come? No. Magic, you want something? You let yourself have it. You want something. What do you want? You let yourself have it. Okay. And then I'm going to be getting off the live soon because I'm just getting kind of tired. But we're almost at 2 hours. Okay. Like, some of you guys are going to get it. Some of you guys aren't, and that's okay too. This is odd. I love that you just said this. That's just so, I just love that. Like, retweet. I love that. Okay. Okay. Blue note. For you, I see you really wanting to hang on to success, to like almost be frugal, focus on your self-development at this time, focus on the fruits of your labor, just really trying to like nail it down. But this is almost like this pressure or whatever you want to call it has almost like led you to feel like you can't express yourself as freely. Like you can't express yourself. Like you have to like think logically. I got to think through this. I got to think through this. I got to think through this. So you're not like freely expressing yourself. In the future, I see you transitioning, but I'm seeing the transition be difficult for you. But it has been difficult is the way that it feels. In the future, I'm sensing that that you're gonna feel like you're out of strength in a way. But I see you moving forward. I see you letting go of this tower, this anxiety, this shakeup, and I see you moving forward anyways. But you got to get that strength back, Blue Note. And the way you get that strength back is if you let yourself express yourself. You're really in your head. Like, I need to do this. I need to do that. But you're also holding back. Whatever this transformation or this change is, full energy at the bottom of the deck, you're holding back. You need to come to terms with self-deception as well. The ways in which that we deceive ourselves. What do you need to know, Blue Note? What do you need to hear? What's to come in the future? How do you get unstuck? I see you being a little bit unsure, like managing a lot at this time. Allow your inner child to express itself so you can easily choose and come into alignment with what you want. And I see you making progress, though. I don't see it being easy, but I see it happening. I see progress happening. It's not going to come easy. And I think you already know that because you've already been dealing with it. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. I'm sorry, you guys. I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, I am not good at answering questions, and it's not personal. I told you guys. I am so sorry. It is not personal at all. I try, you guys. It's never on purpose. And I'll click on a question and I'll start to answer it and then I'll get distracted. It's not on purpose. My question is, okay, let me answer both of your questions. Okay. As the stream comes to a close, we have to ask, was it a good time? Who knows? These streams are tempting, but one always feels regret afterwards. I had an amazing time, so I really thank you guys for being here. Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Let me get you a quick oracle message, okay? Electric light. Let's get you a prosperity message. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Electric light. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Confirmation burp. Electric light. I'm not getting off the stream just yet, y'all. I know I play with that idea, but I'm not yet. So we have the peace card. Peace. And this fell out. New life fell out. If you want to read that later. Okay. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being, this is such an important thing. Just being is enough. For you are in a peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Peace. Freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. I hope that helps. What about love? Did you want a love reading? If it makes you guys feel any better, I spend all my days in tarot live streams. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Thank you. No, I have not. Okay, I'm glad, Blue. No, period. I'm glad. Oh. I think like the pistachio chocolate is really good. It's really indulgent, very delicious. Pistachio chocolate. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Blue Jay. Thank you. I don't know. There's a lot of good quotes about enemies, though. I would look up some quotes about the word with the word enemy in it, because I feel like all of like the deepest quotes I've ever heard in life have been like about like my enemy. So I'd look up some enemy quotes. Amanda, is getting to yourself in a relationship. Oh, hello, TA. It's your birthday, Frank? Today? I thought that already happened. It's getting... But hello, it's nice to see you, TA. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining the chat. Oh, nice. Oh, no, I didn't see the video title, but thank you. You can try to leave it in the comments. That'll be a better shot. Amanda, is getting yourself into a relationship more learning how to get yourself into one or process actively on learning security rather than actively trying to do something? It's both. It's both, probably. It's everything. So definitely both. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not know. I thought it already happened. Why did I think that? Sorry. Alrighty, though, you guys, let's end with a collective. Okay. Let's end with a collective. Oh, thank you so much, TA. Thank you. TA, do you have a specific question? I'm going to end with one card for the collective. And TA, if you have a question, I will answer you. And if not, I'll pull you a specific oracle for you. But this one's for the collective. Thank you so much, TA. I really appreciate that. That is so kind. And for you just coming into live again. I really appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for being here today who has been here. We're almost at 2 hours, you guys. It did. It went by quick, right? That was fun. So this one's for the collective. What do you guys need to know? What do you guys need to hear for the collective? Ooh. Move in a new direction. We got the traveler. This is like for JJ, right? Asking that question. We got the traveler. Move in a new. Okay, just a general reading. Okay. Move in a general direction, or move in a new direction. Okay. Welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or your inner worlds. The traveler card, and this is for everyone. The traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within. I was almost going to confirmation burp. Confirmation burp. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such joys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone and that your angels and ancestors are there for you. The road you are on may be the road less traveled, but this journey isn't going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it wasn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you'll be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load because you will make your journey more enjoyable. You are also being encouraged to see how far you've come. Okay, celebrate yourself, how far you've come, and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way, you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, now TA. Yes, thank you for being here. Now TA. Thank you all for being here. And again, I'm so sorry if I missed any of your comments. I'm going to be going live again soon. TA. Maybe Sunday. Maybe let's aim for Sunday. Potentially. Things can always change. I don't like to make promises, but we'll aim for Sunday. If not Sunday, maybe Monday. Sunday or Monday. I'm going to try to go live again. Sunday or Monday. One of these two evenings. Sunday or Monday. Sunday or Monday. Sunday, it's a date. Sunday or Monday. So count on being there on either Sunday or Monday. Sunday or Monday. Okay. TA, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? TA, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Yeah, Sunday or Monday. Okay, I hope you guys can join, but I'll try for Sunday. It's dependent on. I don't want to put them back. Okay. TA, sorry, I'm just getting tired. But I'm going to try to do this reading for you, TA. So, sorry, I'm just getting tired. So, general reading, yeah. I'm just getting tired, so I was just looking at this. Okay, so I see there being a fear of change, almost in a way to kind of delay a disaster is the way that it feels. I'm seeing there being some kind of conflict is the way that it feels. I'm seeing there being, sorry, I gotta turn the volume back up. I'm seeing there being some kind of conflict, some kind of disharmony, some kind of lack of trust with other people. I'm seeing you in your head, but I also see this being necessary, whatever you're going through. Whatever sort of like tower moment you are having, it's necessary because it's going to lead you into understanding that you deserve an equal give and take, and you deserve to get back what you give. I feel like at times you overgive. I know it sounds weird, but I genuinely feel like that. And I feel like what's ever happening now is going to benefit you in the long term in terms of standing up for yourself. There's like poor communication here, and I think that you're learning to stand up for yourself, but you got to take action. I hope that makes sense. Speak your mind, TA. Don't hold back. I'm getting like there hasn't always been an equal give and take, and you're really being guided to fill your own cup at this point, and you're being guided to speak your mind. You're a very sharp person in the way that you think. Like, you don't just think about like low key things. Like, you think about like the stuff. I don't know how to describe it, but sometimes you can get trapped in your thoughts really easily at the same time. If you're at all having doubts about like who you're surrounded by, this could just be a way for you to really mother yourself. Step into your feminine energy, if you will. Low power mode. I know, I apologize. I'm on low power mode, but I hope that makes sense. TA, let me know. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if you have a direct question though, I can layer it on top of this reading to make it make much more sense. But generals are kind of difficult. That's why I really like direct questions if you have. But generals are kind of difficult. Thank you so much though, TA. Let me get you an affirmation card for TA. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Oh, thank you. Thank you, John. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? It's just something about, yeah, your mind is sharp. Something about other people. I don't know. Ooh, okay. You have the sovereign. This actually does resonate. You have the sovereign. I am my authentic self, and no one has dominion over me. Let me read the heart of the matter for this card, and then we'll end the live, everyone, okay? Let me read the sovereign, TA, and for whoever else is still in the chat. And thank you all for letting me do this. Thank you all for letting me read for you. Okay, well then, TA, this is what's coming up. This is what's coming up for you. That's everything that this reading has to do with. It's not an equal give and take. I'm just thinking of the term walking on eggshells. That might not resonate for you here, but I'm just thinking of that term. Okay. I'm going to read you this. But TA, next time we'll expand on that. Yes. The sovereign is here to help each of us learn what success really means. She is more like us than we know. She appears wistful because she knows that many of us must go through a lot before we understand that true success and sovereignty are the same, i.e., being able to exercise our God/goddess given right to always be our authentic self. Fear that you are not capable and doubt that you have a right to be success and doubt the right that you have to be a success can prevent you from enjoying life that you want and deserve. Many unwisely think that success of others diminishes their chance for achieving it, but the sovereign knows that there's enough in the universe's bounty to go around. Many suffer greatly before they learn the simple lesson that money, power, and material pleasures must be used as tools for helping others. If you pursue this kind of true success, you are bound to succeed and make those you care about fill with pride. That's awesome. That's awesome. I should do like a video on that. Hello, Patrick, the live. We are just now ending the live. Okay. TA, just validating every way that you feel though. Just validate your feelings. Validate. Okay. With that being said, you guys, I had an amazing time tonight. We are going to go live again, either Sunday or Monday, or maybe both if we're going crazy, or neither if we're going other crazy. Are you guys talking about an egg cleanse? You guys can Google an egg cleanse. That's your homework for tonight. Do an egg cleanse. Google it, do it. Okay, anyways, you guys. Thank you all. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you all. New video coming out tomorrow. Check it out. Check out my new video coming out tomorrow. Check it out. New video tomorrow. Okay. Bye, all. Till the next stream. Yep. Till the next one. Bye-bye. Good night. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Thank you.